unemployment is actually the biggest problem. But what if I say now government is focusing on providing the 65,000 jobs to the people, the PLI scheme. And what is PLI scheme and how it will be changing the future of India in terms of manufacturing of technological goods, semiconductors, chips, solar panel at humongous level, and everything will be in-depthly covered in this video. Hey guys, what's up? This is UKP Explains. But before you move forward, make sure to hit subscribe and press the bell icon so therefore you never miss out new videos from our side. Now over to today's discussion. First, let's understand what is PLI scheme. See, PLI stands for Product Linked Incentives. Under this, what happens that we make the products in the India. First, it's important to understand that how PLI come into an image. Let's understand first the history of India. That we have focused from agriculture to the service sector. We didn't focus on manufacturing sector. That's why, like you have been observing, that we have been importing the smartphones, gadgets, semiconductors, and many more goods and services from the other countries. Yes, so under the product linked incentive schemes, what happens that India now will be focusing on manufacturing sector also. Like in the recent, you must have seen the Foxconn Vedanta deal, which is of $20 billion making semiconductors in Gujarat state, and also Tata Group working with the Strong company in order to make the iPhones in India only, setting up the fully fledged iPhone making factory in India. And during the pandemic time, we have seen that how the manufacturing sector actually stuck, because at that time we were requiring humongous level drugs and medicines, but we were unable to make the medicines. So that's why at that time the government spent humongous investment in crores for making the India and manufacturing up in medicines also. But after the few months only, we started making the medicines at huge level and even supplied to the other countries. Talking about the current status, now started focusing on the semiconductor chips. Semiconductor chips are actually used in your smartphone, in the wearables, used for making experience more better and more smarter. Now India is actually focusing on the manufacturing sector in making iPhones, semiconductors and many more goods and services. Also, with this contrast, yesterday only, the Anurag Thakur, the Union Minister, have approved the 95,000 crores of investment by the Indian government on the PLI scheme. Yes. So under this, what will happen now? We will be not importing the solar panels from the other countries like US, China. Yes. Now we will be making the PV solar panels itself in India only, where we will be saving millions of amount that we have been giving to the other countries also, and tough competition to the countries like US and China. For sure, government is also now coming forward, and even earlier they were like giving 30 to 40% incentives, but now government has decided to give uniform incentive offer like up to 50% off. Yes, like let's take an example. I want to set up a factory in India. Then if I spend 1,000 crores, then out of the 1,000 crores, 50%, which means 500 crores will be provided by the government. So my actual cost will be only 500 crores. So with this regard, now government is actually giving lots of incentives in order to attract the investors and foreign companies coming in India and setting ultimately starting their manufacturing. And at last, it will be actually resulting in providing the jobs to the thousands of peoples and multiplying the numbers by indirectly also. So what you think about and how India will be becoming the global leader in terms of manufacturing, and by 2026 our tech industry semiconductor market will be up to $46 billion, which is actually huge and actually great, because till now we have been not making any sort of semiconductor chips. We were dependent on the other countries. Well, that's a wrap on UKP Explains. For any doubt or suggestion, do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, to check out our videos and playlists that we have made on multiple national and international affairs. Well, signing off, and I hope to see you in my next one. Take care, guys.